Hey guys, Pt.2 here, back again for another video. We're going to do the part 2 on the Haspin build, alright? I picked up a new set of wheels and tires. Well, I had the tires, but I got a new set of wheels. I think these Hyper dual bead locks and the 20-inch by 11 by 9 ITP mud lights might be a little bit too wide for this build. In your head, a lot of times things come out to be a perfect plan in your head, and then once you get it down in real life, it turns out it's probably not going to work out too well. Now, my issue with these are, since I'm running a transaxle back here, I gotta run a brake disc on the axle itself, and with the width of the frame and the width of the body, the only way for me to get a brake rotor on to that axle for it to actually work out in my favor, this thing is going to have to be super wide, wider than 45 inches. It's probably going to be around 48 to the outside of the tires, and I think with the wheelbase of this vehicle, of this mower, it's going to be way too long or way too wide, and I think it's just not going to work out in my favor. I am going to try and run these because I do have a lot of money tied up into these. I have other projects that these can go on, but I would really like these bead locks to go on this mower. But I picked up a set of 8-inch ITP aluminum wheels with rock rings on both sides, and I wrapped them in these Carlisle Ag tires, the 18 by 9.5 by 8. And I think this might actually suit this project a little bit better. This is one of the tires that I wanted to run on this project, and I'm actually really stoked about the way these wheels look. And they are an 8-inch, so I can run a normal lawnmower tire. But we got the front axle almost complete. I need to put my spindle barrels onto this, and then I can make my knuckles, and I can bolt the suspension up and be done with that and start working on my steering and my steering support and everything else. I decided to go with 3/4 inch square tubing for links. It's what I had laying around. I wanted to be a little bit different. I didn't want to everybody use round links. I know round tubing is a little bit stronger than square tubing, but it's also a lawnmower, so it's not going to be that much forces upon them. So I decided to go with the 3/4 inch square tubing to try and mix it up a little bit, and I threw the little bit of a bend in there too to make some aesthetics, make it look a little bit more pleasing. I also decided to go with for right now, a 6-inch pulley on the motor and a 5-inch on the Peerless 820. I think that'll make a perfect gear ratio with the ROM's Peerless gear set that I have in the transaxle. It is a 5-point-something final gear ratio just throughout the transaxle. So I think that'll come out to be a decent top speed and a decent low speed for some torque wheeling. Plus, I plan on, like I've said in the forum, I plan on putting a cam and dual barrel carb and some other goodies into the motor to liven it up a little bit. So I think it'll work out perfect. Alright guys, these are my spindle barrels for my front axle. I'm going to be mounting them onto the front axle itself, and then I will build my knuckles and my steering components from there. I'll insert a video right now of me building these and what parts pertain to being in these and how you can make them yourself and put them on your own projects, whether it be a go-kart, lawnmower, or any other project you want to build. It's a piece of thick wall pipe that was drilled out to 1 inch to accept this steel bushing. The steel bushing is going to get cut in half, put into here, and then these bronze bushings with a 5/8 ID are going to go into the steel pipe, or the steel bushing that's getting welded into the pipe. You just drill a hole and plug weld it. So let's build another one of these. And Alright, so I got the 2 holes drilled in here and my 2 steel bushings cut down. So tap them on in there. We'll put the cut side down so we have a nice flange on the top there. Yeah, it's gotta keep it so that the bronze sticks up a little bit, so that way it's riding on the bronze and not the barrel itself. So I'll tap that back around. Alright, now we have 2 completed spindle bearings, or spindle barrels. Right now we're looking down the back of my chassis that I built, and I started on a cross brace or truss for the 820 rear axle, which is this 3/4 inch tubing that I took the grinder and notched out each one of these bends and bent it. I messed up a little bit and should have had the cut right over here to match this transmission line right there, but I wanted to leave a little bit of extra room, so I marked it over a little bit more. But now that I see it, I should have just marked it over about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 over, so that way it would have matched that line perfectly. I think it'll help brace up this back end a little bit, and just because I only have everything tacked, I'm gonna take the shocks off and do the suspension motion, just because I don't want to bust anything. These are coming off here, and this is coming off here, and these are just my temporary hood mounts for mock-up. So, but alright guys, that's update number 2 for the Haspin build for the 2018 All-Terrain Lawn Tractor Forum Build-Off Competition entry. Make sure you like, comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you like about this build. Let me know what colors you would like me to see put on them, because I haven't decided a color scheme yet. So stay tuned for the next video, and make sure you check out the forum and check out the build and everybody else's builds that are on the forum, and I'll catch you guys next time.